recently I bought some good books, and yes, I bought some good books so that I can like regain my energy to read, and also like to reflect, to learn a lot of things, to like bring back the joy of reading in myself, since I really love reading, especially uh, before with non-fiction books like fantasy. But now that I'm like some growing older, I do how to self-help books. I guess yes, since adulting. So yes, I've learned a lot of things about self-help books that like school cannot teach you, or like the parents, like my parents, did not teach me. So I am like so much excited. Like it fills space in my heart when I learn like, life lessons, or about like time management, productivity, and yes, about purpose and some other things about life. So yes, I am also like excited to introduce you some of these books, and I hope like you can also like decide to read from this titles that I will introduce you. So yes, let's start. So yes, first is this book. I've already finished this book just recently. So let me move these books right there. So yes, let's start with this first book. So this is the monk who sold his flower. So this is a fable about fulfilling your dreams and reaching your destiny. Fable about fulfilling your dreams and reaching your destiny. So this is because it's fiction, but also it's a self-help book. So like there are some stories, or like fables. Yes, yeah, it's a fable. Actually, it's a fable. It's only one fable, but then there are like various lessons you can pick from this specific story. So it says here a captivating story that teaches as it delights. This is according to Paulo Coelho, the author of The Alchemist. Actually, The Alchemist I've already read, also The Alchemist, and I read it in like one sitting. Yes, and I love that story also. That book, and I gifted it. Or like I bought a book, The Alchemist, and gifted it to my sister. So yes, this is the story of the monk who sold his Ferrari. So I'm going just to read some things at the back. So this inspiring tale provides a step-by-step approach to living with greater courage, balance, abundance, and joy. A wonderfully crafted fable, the man who sold his Ferrari tells the extraordinary story of Julian Mantle, a lawyer forced to confront the spiritual crisis of his out-of-life balance. On a life-changing odyssey to an ancient culture, he discovers powerful wines and practical lessons that teach us to develop joyful thoughts, follow our life's mission and calling, cultivate is similar because assault is Ferrari. Let's go to the next book. So this book is also like what I'm like currently like reading right now. So I also like love this book. It's my first time to read about a book like this. It's all about trauma. So this is what happened to you. Conversations on trauma, resilience and healing. So this is by Bruce T. Berry, MD PhD, is a doctor, and Oprah Winfrey. So I really also like love this book since like there are a lot of things that I can learn. Yes, so I've learned from this book already. So it's basically about trauma. So I'm going to read it at the back of this. So it says here, my conversations with Dr. Bruce Berry and the thousands of people who were brave enough to share their stories with me on the Oprah Winfrey Show have told to me the effects of my treatment by those who were supposed to care for me weren't strictly emotional. There was also a biological response. Through my work with Dr. Berry, my eyes have been opened to the fact that although I experienced abuse and trauma as a child, my brain found ways to adapt. This is where hope lives for all of us, in the unique adaptability of our miraculous brains. As Dr. Berry explains in this book, understanding how the brain reacts to stress or early trauma helps us clarify how what has happened to us in the past shapes who we are, how we behave, and why we do things we do. Through this lens, we can build a renewed sense of personal self-worth and ultimately recalibrate our responses to circumstances, situations, and relationships. That is, in other words, the key to shaping our very lives. So yes, I also love this book so far. I did not just like finish this book, but I think there's only like a 1/3 left, or 1/4, I guess, left for me to finish this book. But yes, through this book, I'm like understanding how one can like develop trauma and like the approaches that you can do for a person with trauma. So yes, it's a good thing for me to read this book since my knowledge on trauma is limited. And yes, especially like to approach my approach to people with trauma is like very limited. So it's a fresh read for me. And yes, there are also like certain stories here, stories of people and about their like trauma, like what happened to them, and what helped them to to cope with the trauma and stress in their lives. So yes, this book is a good read for me. So yes, that's the other book. And now I have here the other book, which serves as like my daily read throughout the year. So it just takes like a page for each day for me to read. So yes, here I have here the Daily Stoic 366 Meditations on Wisdom, Perseverance, and the Art of Living. So featuring new translations of Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius by Ryan Holiday, the best-selling author of The Obstacles the Way, and Stephen Hansel. So this is the book. I'm going to read something at the back. Where can you find joy? What's the true treasure? Measure of success? How should we manage anger? Find meaning? Conquer grief? The answers to these questions and more lie at the heart of Stoic philosophy. The Daily Stoic is a compelling page-a-day guide to living a good life, offering spiritual daily doses of classic wisdom. Each page features a powerful quotation from the likes of Emperor Marcus Aurelius, the playwright Seneca, or philosopher Epictetus, as well as historical anecdotes and provocative commentary to help you tackle any problem, approach any goal, and find the serenity, self-knowledge, and resilience you need to live. So the Daily Stoic offers all who seek a calm, wise life, a daily spiritual anchor. So this is like really like a guide to 3 for a whole year, since there are like 366. So what I like about this book, yes, I'm reading this book like every day. So so this book, it serves as a daily reminder for me to reflect, like to set goals, to 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 learn about life, like to control emotions, to be motivated. Yes, so there are various lessons from this, from Asian philosophers. So yes, this is a good book to have just by your side. The kind of book that you're just going to pick up after waking up. So yes, I love this book. All the books so far, since I am really invested in self-help books, and also like about particularly about self, about well-being. So yes, I am so invested in books of those kinds. Next, I have not yet read this book. I was trying to top with my fingernails, but my fingernails are just too short. My fingernails like slide on the cover of this book. So this book is The Psychology of Money. So timeless lessons on what great and happiness by Morgan Housel, one of the best and most original finance books in years, according to Jason Zwick, Wall Street Journal. Number 1 Sunday Times bestseller, over 7 million copies sold. I'm just going to read at the back. So it says here, Housel's observations of any hit daily double. They say things that haven't been said before and they make sense. That's according to Howard Marks and also chairman of Audrey Capital Management. Everyone should own a copy, according to James Clear, the author of multiple copy bestseller Atomic Habits. The career writer who can translate complex concepts into gripping, easy to digest narrative. So that's according to Annie Duke, author D.K. Betts, and this book is on my to repeat read list. I really enjoyed it and I expect to continue to enjoy it. According to Tim Ferriss, the author of the 5 #1 NYTWSJ bestsellers and host of the Tim Ferriss Show podcast. So it says here doing well with money isn't necessarily about what you know, it's about how you behave. And behavior is hard to teach even truly smart people. Money investing, personal finance, and business decisions is typically taught as a math-based field where data and formulas tell us what exactly they do. But in the real world, people don't make financial decisions on spreadsheets. They make them at the dinner table or in the living room, where personal history, your own unique view of the world, ego, pride, marketing, and odd incentives are scrambled together. In The Psychology of Money, award-winning author Morgan Housel shares 19 short stories exploring strange ways people think about money and teaches how to make better sense of one of life's most important topics. So it's about money. Of course, it's all about the psychology of money. So I am so much excited to read this book. Let's proceed with the other books. I have still 4 books in here. So the next book, I actually read this book already, but I forgot the whole story already. But I guess it's about a doctor who was diagnosed with a cancer. But I forgot already the end. Or did I finish the book? I forgot already. That's why I decided to purchase a physical copy of this book, since I just read this book on a digital copy through my phone before. But I don't know, or I don't have a clear understanding of the story. I'm not sure if I've finished the book, but surely I started this book. finalist for the Pulitzer Prize. This is by Paul Kala, 80. Forward by Abraham Fergus. Number 1 New York Times bestseller when bread becomes air. I am going to read the two young Dr. Cullen's memoir as proof that the dying are the ones who have the most to teach us about life. This is said by Atul Gawande. At the age of 36, on the verge of completing a decade's worth of training as a neurosurgeon, Dr. Paul Cullen was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. One day he was a doctor making a living, treating the dying, and the next he was a patient struggling to live. Just like that, the future and his wife had imagined evaporated. With incredible literary quality, philosophical acuity, and medical authority, Calamity chronicles his transformation from a naive medical student into a neurosurgeon, and then into a patient and a new father confronting his own mortality. When bread becomes air is an unforgettable, life-affirming reflection on the challenge of facing death and the relationship between doctor and a patient from a brilliant writer who became both. Next is this book. The obstacle is the way, the ancient art of turning adversity to advantage. This is again by Ryan Holiday. That was a very random. So follow these precepts and you will revolutionize your life. According to Stephen Pressfield, the author of the War of Art. The great men and women of this world didn't have exceptional luck, talent, or experience. All they had was a single maxim. What stands in the way becomes the way, and the obstacle is the way. Internationally renowned marketing guru and best-selling author Ryan Holiday reframes this forgotten formula for success in today's world and reveals how John D. Rockefeller saw opportunity and adversity and got rich in recession. Gandhi played to his weakness and turned the British Empire's military might against Steve Jobs made it impossible on a routine basis. So that's it. So it says here, manage your perceptions, recognize when you can change things, direct your actions, and learn to turn every obstacle to your advantage. An absolute master it. Learn to tear through any obstacle and resolve any conflict. God, my back hurts so much already. Next book. This is also like a good book. Actually, I've already started this book, and read some few pages, but I decided to read like to hop uh, to to Monk Soul's Ferry. So like I finished that, and also like I went to the drama book, like What Happened to You, and then also like I'm almost finished with that book. I'm trying to read this book slowly, like not just like read all in like in one day. I'm trying to read few days, day by day. So yes, we have the next book, the next book. So this is an international bestseller again. A lifetime's worth of wisdom that according to Stephen D. Levitt, co-author of Economics. I'm just going to read this at the back. So it says, buy it fast, read it slowly, and it will change the way you think. This is according to Richard Teller, author of the knowledge. Its truths are open to all, according to Gordon. A masterpiece, this is one of the greatest and most engaging collections of insights into the human mind I have read. That's according to Financial Times. There may be no other person on the planet who better understands how and why we make the choices we make, according to Stephen D. Levitt, co-author of Economics. A major intellectual event, a crucial pivot point in the way we see ourselves, according to the New York Times. As Copernicus removed the Earth from the center of the universe and Darwin knocked humans off their biological perch, Kahneman has shown that we are not the particles of the reason we show most of us to be, according to economists. I've already seen this book multiple times, but it's the first time that I have decided to read this book. Let's proceed with the last book. My back is aching so bad. Oh, I think I forgot the title of this book. So it's thinking fast and slow. So that's the title of the book that I've read earlier by John Kahneman, winner of the Nobel Prize. So, note, winner of the Nobel Prize. So my last book that I'm going to show is Love for Imperfect Things, How to Accept Yourself in a World Striving for Perfection. This according to, by Sunim, the author of the things you can only see when you slow down. So I'm just going to read some of this already. Many of us respond to the pressures of life by turning inwards and ignoring problems, sometimes resulting in anxiety or depression. Others react by working harder at work or at school, hoping that this will make ourselves and the people we love happier. So that's a short passage at the back of this book. So those are the books, those are the books that I've shown you that I'm currently reading and I've read. So yes, continue to read since reading is a very good hobby, a very good practice, a very good habit to form in order to learn about the things things that you don't know, or in order to learn more about yourself, improve yourself, and to move forward with life. So yes, thanks for watching this video. Take care always. Bye.